Welcome to the Scientific Crow YouTube channel. Today we're going to delve into the mind-bending question, are we living in a simulation? The idea that our reality might be a simulated one has captivated the imaginations of philosophers, scientists, and science fiction writers for decades. While it may sound like something out of a movie, the possibility of simulated realities is actually quite plausible based on our current understanding of technology and the universe. Imagine for a moment that everything you know, everything you see, and everything you experience isn't real. Welcome to the simulation theory. This intriguing concept proposes that our reality might not be as tangible as we believe. Instead, we could be living in a hyper-realistic computer simulation. Fascinating, isn't it? The theory suggests that in the future humanity might possess the technology to create such detailed simulations of their ancestors' lives. Now, if you think about it, if such simulations were possible, wouldn't it be likely that we ourselves could be living in one of these recreations of reality? A reality created not by natural forces, but by an advanced civilization or even a higher being. The simulation theory doesn't just challenge our understanding of reality, it completely upends it. So, the simulation theory poses a fascinating question. Are we living in a computer simulation? You might think this idea sounds a bit far-fetched, but you'd be surprised to learn who believes in the simulation theory. Notable figures such as tech entrepreneur Elon Musk are actually proponents of this theory. Musk has even gone so far as to assert that the odds of us not living in a simulation are 1 in billions. That's quite a bold claim, isn't it? But it's not just tech moguls who are on board with this idea. The theory has also found traction among philosophers and physicists, who have expanded on it in various ways. Some propose that a higher being or programmer could be responsible for this simulation we call reality. Others suggest that quantum physics and the concept of information as the basis of reality lend further support to the theory. So, it's not just a flight of fancy, or a concept confined to the realm of science fiction. Quite a few minds greater than ours have contemplated this theory, and find it plausible. Makes you think, doesn't it? But it's not just tech moguls and philosophers who give this theory some weight. Science also has something to say about the simulation theory. Quantum physics, the study of the smallest particles in the universe, offers some interesting insights. It suggests that reality doesn't exist until it's measured. This parallels the way a video game only renders a scene when a player moves to it, which could imply that we're living in a kind of cosmic computer game. Then there's the concept of information as the basis of reality. In the digital age, we're used to the idea of information being stored in binary form, ones and zeros. Some physicists propose that the universe itself could be made up of bits of information. This digital physics perspective suggests that the universe could, theoretically, be simulated. But what about the advancement of virtual reality and artificial intelligence? These technologies are blurring the line between the physical and the virtual. Virtual reality can trick our senses into believing we're somewhere we're not. As it improves, could we reach a point where we can't tell the difference between a simulation and the real world? Artificial intelligence is another key player. As AI becomes more sophisticated, there's the potential for the development of conscious AI. Imagine an AI so advanced that it believes it's a living being. If such an AI could exist, who's to say we're not that AI living in a simulation created by a future civilization? But these are complex questions, and the answers aren't clear-cut. Science can provide some support for the simulation theory, but it also raises many new questions. For instance, how would we detect a simulated reality if we're part of it? How can we distinguish between a real and a simulated consciousness? With science advancing at such a rapid pace, who knows what we might discover about our reality in the future? So, we've learned what the simulation theory is, who believes in it, and how science supports it. But what does it mean for us? If reality is truly a hyper-realistic computer simulation, it could fundamentally alter our perception of life. It's possible that our actions, emotions, and experiences are all part of a grand design created by an advanced civilization or a higher being. Imagine waking up each day not to a world of tangible reality but to a scripted simulation. Would it change how we live our lives? Would it change our understanding of love, pain, joy, and sorrow? Would it change our pursuit of knowledge, our quest for truth, our approach to morality and ethics? The simulation theory, while fascinating, remains speculative. But it does force us to question the nature of our existence in profound ways. It humbles us, reminding us of the vast unknowns that exist beyond our comprehension. What if our reality is just a shadow of something more real? What if we are mere characters in an elaborate cosmic game? Does it make our experiences any less real? Or does it simply add another layer of complexity to our understanding of the universe? It's a lot to take in, isn't it? But it leaves us with one incredibly thought-provoking question. Are we living in a simulation,